Perhaps in your travels you've come across old telecommunication devices such as old rotary phones. Well, I promise you've never come across one quite like this. At first glance, it looks like an absolute antique. Is it an apothecary cabinet, a forgotten spy device, or perhaps a piece of lost history? Today, we're breaking down one of the strangest pieces of novelty tech that I've ever come across. What exactly is this thing? How old is it? And most importantly, what are those symbols? Let's jump right into this and take a look at the overall design of this thing. The receiver uses this cradle style handset, and it looks a bit like something that a butler or hotel manager might hand you back in the 1920s. It has a brass plated trim, a nice weighted feel, and light colored accents. It essentially screams old money luxury. But the real mystery is in the cabinet. This isn't just decorative. These doors actually open, and they reveal a hidden rotary dial. For design and aesthetics, they actually hid the functional parts of this telephone. And those brass characters on the doors, those aren't just random marks. Those are highly stylized versions of the Chinese character Shou. And in Chinese decorative arts, Shou represents longevity and long life. So this is literally the phone of long life. And we'll come back to that in just a moment. But before we move on, if it has these longevity symbols and it looks like it's 100 years old, is it actually an antique? Well, here's the reality. No, this is not an antique. This is a fantastic reproduction from the height of the novelty phone craze in the 1960s and the 1970s. But don't be disappointed, because this reproduction still represents an exquisite modern conversation piece. And how can I prove that it's not an antique? Well, we can do that just by looking at the wiring. This obviously isn't a modern modular telephone jack. This is a massive 4-prong plug. But this plug tells us everything we need to know about the age of this phone. This specific type of plug was the standard portable phone connector used in North America primarily from the late 1950s until about 1976. This plug is the smoking gun, and it proves that this phone was made precisely for the hip 1960s or 1970s American household. So no, it's not an antique, but it is a genuine piece of retro tech history. It's a beautiful Chinese-inspired novelty phone that somebody probably paid a lot of extra rent from old Ma Bell. And the best part? Since this is still based on pulse tone technology, if I use a simple adapter, this could be direct fed into a modern landline and actually make a phone call even today. Those Chinese symbols were correct. This is indeed longevity. So thanks for joining me on this retro tech investigation. If you enjoy random content or continuing to discover the weird history hidden inside ordinary objects, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments below what weird vintage tech have you come across. Thanks for watching, and maybe, just maybe, I'll see you on the next video.